I am back with another budgeting video. If you did not watch my most recent budgeting video, I will leave that in a card above. I like to share a budget update once a month. I think I was 2 months off on this last one. So I can't remember if it was that video or if it was my vlog. I said I was 90% done with Christmas shopping. So if you've not seen the video or my vlog where I talk about my gift closet that's behind me, I share the inside of it. Bear with me, it's not pretty. I will link that in a card above as well. So I asked in one of those videos, I cannot remember, for you to share any questions that you had about Christmas budgeting. And I wrote, I think I have 11 questions down here that I am going to talk about, and then I have a random thing that just popped into my head. Before we get into the actual Christmas budgeting talk, I do want to talk about one thing that I keep getting asked about. So let me just say this, I am not following Dave Ramsey's program 100%. So I'm using some aspects of his program, but you guys, it's not set in stone. It's not, oh, I can't believe, why are you doing that? So I get asked, I don't know how many times, every time I share an update about why when we have an emergency, kind of like the tires, my husband's tires, or the radiator going out, or the heater in the truck going out. Anytime I talk about something like that, I will tell you that I'm pulling the snowball money from that next paycheck. And I will have people go, why do you never use your emergency money? Let's really think about this. I do have more than $1,000 in our emergency fund. You guys, we do not touch that money unless we have to touch that money for something. So think about it. If I had $1,000 for my emergency fund and I have, let's say last was the heater, let's say it was $500. And instead of using the snowball money, that's what we used to pay for it, and we didn't touch the emergency fund. Let's say I went and used the $500 from the emergency fund. So what does that mean if I have $1,000? That means I stop paying the debt, and now I've got to take the next money and put the $500 back in the emergency fund. So you guys, it's the same thing. So instead of using the emergency fund, then using the $500 for the snowball to put it back in the emergency fund, we are leaving the emergency fund money and using the snowball money. It's the same thing. So I'm either going to use the emergency fund and then use the snowball to replenish it, or don't use the emergency fund and just use the snowball. So that's what we did. We just used the snowball money and left the emergency fund alone, because it's basically going to come from the same thing anyways. Okay, so now I am going to get to the Christmas budgeting questions. And for these questions, I am going to put the actual question at the bottom just so you know what it is. So number one, do you set a dollar limit for Kate and Derek, or is it equal number of gifts, or both? We actually do both. So if I purchase something for Kate that costs $50, then I will try to purchase something for Derek that costs $50. So that's how we've done it so far. Kate is 11 and Derek is 7. So we like them to have the same number of presents under the tree with around the same amount for each present. So it does make it a little bit kind of complicating at times, but it has worked out so far every single year. Number two, how do you decide which extended family members to buy for? My family, my immediate family, is pretty small. So I have a sister and her family, and then I have a sister-in-law. She does not have kids. So our extended family is pretty small, so we buy for basically everybody in the extended family. My mom, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my sister, my nephew, and my brother-in-law. So y'all, that's basically it. We do not have a gigantic family, so everybody gets gifts. Number three, do you ask what they want, or do you buy what you think they like? Okay, I am a big person on asking somebody what they want for Christmas. So when it comes to my extended family, like my mom, my sister, all of them, I want to get them gifts that they want, or that they ask for. Now, not all the time. Like, my sister is really bad about telling me what she wants for Christmas, so I kind of get creative and I listen. The same thing for my mom. So if somebody tells me what they want for Christmas, I will get it. If they don't tell me, then I'll just listen to things that they like throughout the year, and I will purchase things that I know that they would like. Okay, number 4, how do you determine how much you spend on Christmas overall? Well, I will just say that it is not the same every year. So my sister and I, we try to do about $50 for each other on gifts. The kids are roughly $35 to $50 a piece, and it's not like some set rule. It's just usually how it turns out. My mom's presents, my sister and I, we will go in together on my mom's presents, and we just half it. And that's really not a set amount. I mean, it's different every year. It just depends on how much money we have, how early we start shopping. There's really no set amount. You just kind of have to determine how much money your family has, extra income, and go off of that. So it's different every year. Some years we spend more than others. Number 5, do you and Nathan exchange gifts or no? So this is a really good question, and it is an answer that changes every single year. So this year we're doing Christmas presents. Last year we just did stockings. Since we went to Disney last year, we didn't do presents for each other. So you guys, it just really depends. Some years we'll just do stockings. We always do stockings. Sometimes we'll do stockings and presents. So last year we just did stockings. This year we're going to do stockings and presents. So it just depends. Sometimes we will, sometimes we won't. Once again, it just depends on the money, how everything's looking. If we really feel like that we want to go out and spend the extra money on gifts, or if we would rather just, you know, buy something for the house and do stockings. So it just depends on how that year's been flowing. So this year we are doing stockings and presents. And I will tell you, during Vlogmas, I'm going to have a gift guide this year. For the first time ever, I am going to do a gift guide for you guys, and I'm excited about everything that I'm going to be sharing, and it is budget friendly. So in addition to the gift guide, I will also have a stockings video, and I will have a gift video. So you will get to see all of the gifts that I will be giving, or my family will be giving, for Christmas. Number 6, do you buy any gifts for friends? So the only friend gift that I get is for my coworker that's my friend. We share the same room, so we exchange Christmas gifts. That's the only friend that I purchase gifts for at Christmas time. Everything else that's extra outside of the family is for teachers, coaches. My hairstylist gets a gift. And then anybody else that has worked with us throughout the year, we will get Christmas gifts for them. Number 7, how are you doing teacher gifts this year? What do you usually spend per teacher? This is a really good question. So if you watched that vlog where I shared my gift closet, I did share that the teachers this year will be getting Vera Bradley throws. So you guys, I start looking extra early for Christmas presents because I want to get good teacher gifts, but I don't want to spend a fortune on them. So $15 is probably roughly what I like to spend on the teachers at Christmas. So this year, the Vera Bradley online outlet opened, and they had their $60 throws marked down to $22, and then you got an additional 30% off. So I ordered 8 of those. So everybody is getting Vera Bradley throws, and those cost $15. So I like to look throughout the year. If I find a really good sale, I will purchase a lot at one time. So that is what teachers are getting this year, are Vera Bradley throws. And I'm so excited, and I told my mom about it, and they opened the outlet last week. So I ordered her 10 throws to give to friends and coworkers and anybody else that she needs to get a gift for. So also, if you like Vera Bradley, the Vera Bradley outlet, I love to give the Vera Bradley beach towels as teacher gifts as well. That's usually what I like to do for end of the year teacher gifts, because those beach towels are super expensive, and you can get them for less than $15 a piece if you get them on the Vera Bradley online outlet. Number 8, do you have a Christmas savings tracker still? Yes, I do have a Christmas bundle in my Etsy shop. I will link that in the description below. So yes, there is a bundle that includes, I want to say, meal planning, savings tracker, gift tracker. I think it's got like 5 or 6 different printables in that one bundle. So definitely check that link in the description below to my Etsy shop. I do have a Christmas savings tracker. Question number 9, how do you know what to get people so early on? So like I said earlier, I really listen throughout the year at what people like, what I think they need, and what I know they will love at Christmas. And I will watch that starting. This year I started Christmas shopping in March. And I will be honest, my kids are not the type of kids that want the hot new toy at Christmas. So I don't have to go and stand in line or, you know, get on the computer at a certain time in hopes of finding that one item that they really want for Christmas. So I know the top things that they like, and I just buy those throughout the year. And I guess that's what makes it easy, because they've never really came out and said, ooh, I want this, you know, Tickle Me Elmo. Every time I think of the hot new toy, Tickle Me Elmo is always the first one that pops into my head. So that's how I kind of know. I just kind of listen and I know what they need, and I just go off of that. Number 10, I would definitely be interested in a Christmas budgeting video, especially how you keep track of how much you spend for each person. So I think I've already kind of addressed this. I don't really keep track of it. It's kind of like a mental thing. I don't write down like how much I've spent on anybody. Like right now, I cannot tell you overall how much I've spent on Kate, overall how much I've spent on Derek. I just want to make sure that with those two, they are equal. Now, my nephew, I did get his present, and I want to say I spent $40 on his Christmas present. I got him one present and that was it. So I don't write the numbers down, so I can't really tell you right now this is how much I've spent, because I do not know. I just kind of know in my head, okay, this costs this amount. Now I've got to get Derek something that matches that, and that's how it is. I've never written down an amount with spending. I start so early. I start in March, and I like to spend roughly, if you want to know how much I spend per paycheck, I like to spend about $50 per paycheck on anything from, it could be little things, it could be major presents, but normally about $50 is what I spend. And let me mention this as well, because I haven't mentioned this. It's not just Christmas presents that I'm buying. My husband's birthday is November 28th. My sister-in-law's birthday is November 3rd. My mother-in-law's birthday is my mother-in-law's birthday is December 15th. My birthday is January 1st. And then Derek's birthday is in February. My nephew's birthday is in February. Kate, my mom, and my sister's birthday is in March. So you guys, when I'm talking about Christmas, I'm also talking about birthday. Both of my kids, I've already started buying birthday presents for them, because this time of year they have sales, and I kind of know some of the things that I want to get them for their birthday. So as they go on sale, I'll go ahead and purchase those as well. So just note that when I talk about Christmas, it's not just Christmas, it's birthday as well. Number 11. So this is totally random, but how do you store, organize, how's the Christmas presents you buy in advance? So once again, I'm going to refer to that vlog that I shared, my gift closet. All of the Christmas presents, birthday presents, Valentine's Day presents, any type of presents are in this closet behind me, behind my dresser. My kids can walk in at any moment and open the door. I do the same type of process that my mom did growing up with me. She did not hide presents. She put them in the floor of her closet with a sheet over them. And she would tell us, if you want to run your Christmas, just go in my closet and all of your presents are under that sheet. And we never looked. And I'm going to be honest, they could probably open that closet right now and have zero idea what is in the closet, because when I bought the 8 Vera Bradley throws, they are huge. So they're taking up a majority of the closet. So definitely check out that vlog where I share that in detail. So all of that is in that closet behind me. And you guys, I will reorganize that closet 2 or 3 times throughout the year, trying to get everybody's presents grouped together. So it's a hot mess right now, but everything is in that one closet. We call that the gift closet. So last but not least, the last one that I don't think anybody asked, but I know I get asked this pretty often, is Christmas meals, food and all of that. Do I work that into the budget? And the answer would be no. So I will tell you, for Halloween, my sister's family's coming down for Halloween since it's on a Saturday. So I've already started buying food things. So I just kind of include the food in with our weekly groceries a little bit at a time. So every week I will buy a little bit. So this last Friday when I put in my Walmart pickup order, we're gonna have these Oreo dirt cups for the kids for Halloween. So I got everything for that and that grocery cycle. So this next Friday, which is actually today, I will get the next set of things, like maybe some chips and Rotel, and then the next Friday I'll get something else. So I don't set aside extra money for that. Once again, I just start purchasing food items that are not kind of perishable very early on. Then right up to closer to time, I'll get the things that I really need that will go bad if I buy them early. So that's how the meals work. It just kind of fits in with our everyday grocery budget. So that is all for the Christmas budgeting questions. If there are any additional questions that you have, leave those in the comments below. If I have enough questions, I will do a second video. I'm hoping that I've answered all the questions that you asked thoroughly. If not, definitely let me know in the comments. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.